Hello everyone! In this video, we are going to talk about compound inequalities. When we say compound inequality, these are two inequality statements that are either joined by the word "and" or by the word "or". Okay? There are cases wherein you can combine compound inequality, and that is why compound inequality can also be defined as inequalities containing two inequality symbols. So, if you can combine the two inequality statements, then it will just be one inequality containing two inequality symbol. Okay? So, let us differentiate between and inequality joined by and joined by or. Actually, in this video, we will only talk about inequality joined by the word or. And if you want to learn about the inequality joined by the word "and", you need to watch the next video about that. Okay? So, "or" indicates that as long as either statement is true, then the entire compound inequality is true. So, as I mentioned, compound inequalities are two inequalities. Okay? And these two inequalities are unique or different from each other. So, if they are joined by the word "or", as long as one of the inequality statement is true, then the entire compound inequality will be true. Okay? So, to write our solution set for this combined inequality, it will be the combination or the union of the solution sets of each individual statement. Okay? Let us have some examples. Okay? So, I have here the inequality x greater than 6 or x is less than 2. This is a compound inequality because these are two inequalities and they are joined by the word "or". Okay? So, let us write it in set builder notation, interval notation, and in terms of a graph. Okay? So, syempre for set builder notation, we will just write it inside braces and then describe. It will be set of all x such that x is greater than 6 or x is less than 2. Okay? For interval notation, okay, before we do that, pwede ilagay muna natin siya sa graph. Okay? So, what will be the graph of x is greater than 6 and x less than 2 together? Okay, so negative 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and so on. Okay. So, yung x greater than 6, if we will graph that, then we will draw a circle doon sa 6 and then we will shade to the right. Kasi greater than 6. Okay. And then, yung x less than 2, we will draw a circle on sa 2. Okay. I will just use a different colored pen para at least ma-differentiate nyo lang yung dalawa. Okay. So, draw a circle do sa 2 and then we will shade to the left. Okay. Sorry dun sa aking drawing kung medyo hindi diretso. Okay. So, ibig sabihin, the solution set is this graph, or this is the graph of our solution set or the compound inequality x is less than 6 or x is greater than 6 or x is less than 2. This is the graph. And it means kahit alin dyan can make the statement true. So, x can be any of the value in this graph. Okay? So, kung sa interval notation, it is the union. What will be the interval notation of x greater than 6? It will be from 6 until positive infinity. Okay? Ito nga yung graph niyan. And then, parenthesis dito, parenthesis din dun sa infinity. Okay? What about x is less than 2? Yun naman is from negative infinity until 2 as we can see in the graph. So, mula negative infinity hanggang 2. Okay? And we will get the union. Kasi kahit alin dito pwede. So, pwede siyang from negative infinity until 2. Any of the value here. And it can also be any of the value from 6 up to positive infinity. So, union. Okay? So, this is what we mean by compound inequality. That is joined by the word or. Okay? Let us have another example. Okay. Y is less than negative 3 or y is greater than or equal to 4. Okay, that is our compound inequality. So, in set builder form, set of all y yung given, y, such that y is less than negative 3 or y is greater than or equal to 4. Okay, let us sketch the graph. So, that lang makita yung negative 3 tsaka yung 4. So, let's start. Dito natin ilagay yung 0 sa middle. 0, negative 1, negative 2, and negative 3, negative 4, and then 1, 2, 3, and then 4. Okay? So, yung first inequality statement, y is less than negative 3, not shaded, and then we draw to the left kasi less than. And then for the other one, it is y is greater than or equal to 4. So, we shade sa 4. Dagdagan natin to ng konti. 5, 6. Yan. We shade yung 4. Draw circle sa 4. Shade. And then, we shade to the right of 4. Okay? So, ito yung ibig sabihin ng combined inequality, compound inequality na y is less than negative 3 or y is greater than or equal to 4 in terms of a graph. And in interval notation, so it will be from negative infinity until negative 3. Ito yon. Open to kasi parenthesis kasi hindi siya kasali sa open interval. Union, 4 is included, so bracket 4 until positive infinity. Okay? So, that is our compound inequality. Sige, let us have another example. X is less than 1 or X is greater than or equal to negative 2. Sige, set builder notation. So, set of all x such that x is less than 1 or x is greater than or equal to negative 2. Okay, sige. Let us check muna what will happen if we will sketch the graph of this inequality. Okay, so, lagay ko yung 0 dito, negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4. And then to the right of 0, positive naman. Yan. Ito muna, yung x less than 1. And then we shade to the left. Okay, ito naman, x is greater than or equal to negative 2. So, sa negative 2, shade tayo. Draw a circle and then it will be shaded. And then we shade to the right of 2 kasi greater than. So, ano yung na-notice natin in our graph? Tama. So, as you can see here, merong overlap. Ibig sabihin, since it is joined by the word or, so union. Union yung ating solution set. Union ng real numbers from negative 1 hanggang positive, from 1 hanggang negative infinity, and then from negative 2 hanggang positive infinity, syempre yung dalawang yun, meron silang overlap. Yung numbers from negative 2 hanggang 1, including 1. So, dahil ito naman ay union, it doesn't matter kung merong nag-overlap. Ibig sabihin lang nito, the solution will be from negative infinity until positive infinity. So, lahat na ng numbers na cover niya. Lahat ng real numbers. Okay? So, if we write it in interval notation, kasi magiging negative infinity hanggang positive infinity na siya dahil lahat naman ay na-cover. Okay? Kasi this will be the result if you get the union of, kasi diba in interval notation siya ay, slash ko na lang. Simula negative infinity hanggang 1, okay, union, negative 2 hanggang positive infinity. So, as you can see here, yun nga, yung positive 1 at saka negative 2, nag-overlap naman yan eh. Dahil ito negative infinity hanggang 1. So, sum of the numbers from negative 2 until positive infinity is also included in this interval notation. Kaya, pwede natin na ganito na lang siya isulat. Ito na lang. From negative infinity hanggang positive infinity. So, this is a possibility for a compound inequality in the form or. So, pwedeng dun sa mga previous example natin kanina, meron siyang gap in between. So, isang to the left, isang to the right. Ito naman, yung case na nag-overlap yung dalawang inequality natin, and in that case naging from negative infinity until positive infinity yung ating solution set. Okay? So, that is compound inequality joined by the word or. So, in the next video, we will discuss we will talk about compound inequalities joined by the word and. Okay? Thank you for watching. Bye!